Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, 다들 하지 뻔한 이야기, her brain fried. My lady papa Zenny, other lady popping Molly, why she waiting on me? 여기 나의 area, 여기 my area. Keep on heading if you want, I drive it like you know. I don't wanna hear you, 지겹잖아 이제 넌 like I'm Bengal, cutting my hair. I just keep going though, 소신껏 날 믿고 I fly non-stop, Kelly에서 New York 구름 위로 hop on, drive out and riding birds, honeyberry counting gobs. I do what I wanna do, 그게 나의 무늬워. 너넨 꿈꾸지 말만 많지, just do it. Like Nike, just do it. Get to know me and I 내 flow가 짧은 눈이 분위기는 chill. Fendi snakes on my barrel, yeah I'm feeling first class. Yo, don't cash flow. Ooh, pop it on my glass. Ooh, pop them pass. Ooh, smoke that gas. Cash play, blackjack, monkeys on my pick. 100, 200, multiply. Dollar sounds my lullaby. Come on, never sleep on me. Eyes on my chain, 숙여 너의 고개를. What you looking at, fool? 너의 눈 허리 멍청했고. Find your comfort from another, yeah. I go low like undercover, yeah. Wanna know my name, 죽지 않은 일은 위에 부어버려 기름. Yes, you can even guess me, cause I'm baby. High low 확실해, not like maybe. Baby, let me welcome to my palace. 찾지 않아 Alice, you just keep on wondering. You just keep on wonder, 찾지 않아 Alice, but 너의 memory. I just pop a bin, Danny have been. 나는 걸어 Boeing 747, 날개 we get ready. Like I wanna get late, 준비해 빨리. We ain't got a lot of time, man, wavy night. Jameson hit the rock bottom. 잃어버린 정신 머리들, yeah I got 'em, yeah I shot 'em. 모든 problems, 언제까지 기다려야 할래 now gone, yeah.
Hello there. What is up, everyone? Welcome to tonight's Meseeks Midnight Madness Screens, of course, sponsored by HyperX and JuJu Energy. This is your boy VoodooClaps. Well, I'm no boy. Let's just get one thing straight. It's just man over here. Well, I hope you guys are having a good day so far, because we are about to make your day a hell of a lot of intense with all the action that we have set up for you guys in 4 games tonight, and all 4 of them being first-person perspective games. Oh my god, I'm a big proponent of FPP games in general. Well, first-person shooter games in general, but you know, you gotta bring FPP back into PUBG Mobile, man. I don't know how many of you guys remember how great it was when we were grinding some FPP, but not anymore. Thanks to the hackers, thanks to the campers. Well, I can't be mad about camping. I don't know. I've camped in my life, shit. But hacking part, oh my god, does it make me rage every day. But we are just about set up for game 1. Looks like someone just hopped out for no reason. Let's see if we can give them another minute to get everything in order, and we are all set to start this game. Do want to take the time out to welcome y'all again. We do have a giveaway going on. All you got to do is use the command !giveaway to know all about it. But if you can't do that, we have a giveaway for 1 HyperX Cloud Mix headsets. So make sure you guys come on and gather those points by watching the stream. Exchange those points for the tickets, and hopefully when we do announce the winners in between game 3 and game 4, intermission between the game 3 and game 4, hopefully you'll be the one who wins. But looks like we've had enough delay in this game already, about 3 minutes. Alright, so we just had some things being cleared out in chat. I was just reading that. God damn, that's gonna be a hard thing to pronounce. Oh man, that sounds extremely long, but whatever. Looks like more or less every team has at least 3 members right here, so we should be more or less ready to start. I'll just correct it with my sprint staff right there, and we should be ready for game 1 action in here, man. Yesterday was another night full of action, full of clips. Not gonna lie, we saw some amazing plays while Golden Boy was casting yesterday's TPP scrims, which is of course every Friday night. So weekends, but we got Friday night for Meseeks Midnight Madness TPP scrims, we got Saturday night for FPP scrims, and then we head straight on over to Sunday nights, or rather Sunday evenings, with Call of Duty scrims. So dude, we got these weekends booked as shit. We're just taking a look at some of these teams right here. Looks like ASC team. What is this team? Let's take a quick look down on the registrations. See, that's one thing that we have to kind of figure out. How? Oh, okay, there you go. That makes sense. That makes sense. Like this. It doesn't really, but. Okay, well, I think we are ready. I can't wait anymore. I can't have anyone wait anymore. How is it going, by the way? Taking a quick look down. Oh wait, I gotta see something. Okay, that's all right. That's no issues there. Let's get over here. See if we can find some issues. Yes, there was one. Let's get over here. This. We are set to go. Let's go. To start this game. Whew, taking a look at this list of the teams over here. God damn, look at that. So many insane teams. We've seen some of these teams just straight up destroy the lobby, but right now we're gonna have to find out how this turns out for either one of them. Taking a look at the teams tonight, we have slot 3 with Meseeks Academy. Slot 4 is gonna be Meseeks Pluto. Pluto Esports apparently just merged with Meseeks, and we just got better and bigger, man. We got Chinito coming on in, Pollux coming on, and Tunes joining us as well. Dude, some amazing players coming in as well. Bruce Lux is rocking that Meseeks Academy team. Of course, right after them in slot 5, we have Washed Gamers of NA with Slimmy, Kate, Cess, and Leah. Interesting. In 6th spot, we have Aurora tonight. Daydream are gonna filling up the 7th slot tonight. We have on 8th slot Men of 4. In 9th slot is Be Vicious with Poppy, Rocket, Samson, and Yeezy right now. 3-man team. Let's see how they play this. In 10th slot, we have MAD. In 7th, or rather 11th spot, we have Sector 7. In 12th position, or 12th slot, we have Next Esports. In 13th, 10HP. 14th, Forsaken Gaming, of course, accompanied by Jordan from MSK as well. 15th is Arabic Boys. 16th is Just For Fun. 17th is going to be J7 Star Spec Zeo. That's a name for a team. There you go. 18th is Fruit Cup Alpha. Okay. 19th is Headshot, spelled differently. In 20th slot is Kate OP. 21st slot is going to be Fortune Esports. And 22nd, last but not the least tonight, is going to be Syndicate. But taking a look at the plane path right now, it's going from north straight down south, southeast side. So not a bad plane path to start things off right here. We got plenty of room for the teams to work with and a lot of options that they might choose from. Some early drops coming on in. It looks like we already have Team 15 jumping out, and they're going to take east side off the plane path, go towards Stalber. No other team really deciding to go for the north side island right now. We got some late drops coming in. Team 22 is going to go far west, probably going to take George Pool Crates. MSK Academy is also going far west as well. They are probably going to try to float their way into South George. They like that South George drop. We got a couple of teams dropping in Rozak though. J4F is going to be the early drop, and they're going to drop right next to Be Wishes right there. Let me drop this iPad down a little bit. So J4F are going to be dropping right next to Be Vicious, and they do have their work cut out for them. Be Vicious got to be careful. J4F has been dropping in Rozak week after week, and they've owned that spot for themselves, and they have proved that this is indeed their drop spot. They have been shitting on teams in every direction, whoever decides to challenge them in that drop. But taking a look back on Pachinki though, we have ASC fighting it off with Fortune Esports. 2 down for Fortune Esports already, and ASC Blue gets taken down with that PP shots coming in from Yoshi as well. Looks like Yoshi was picked up. However, here comes Rob MC from behind. He's trying to get a couple of eyes down towards Fortune Esports. Fang and Sirio down at the bottom. Sirio getting picked up. Hala meanwhile taking out Spec, who challenged them in the Primorsk drop. Another one of those drop locations. Aurora just dropping there at will whenever they want, and they were able to hold it off every single time, and they've made that their drop spot. But let's see how it turns out for them right now, fighting it off against team number 17. Oh man, this team name is going to be hard to pronounce. Well, it's not hard to pronounce, it's just hard to remember. Take a look at it's J7 Star Spec Zeo, which is pretty much everyone in their team. We got S7 Spec, we got X7, or rather XZ J7, we got X Poppy Zeo, and of course S7 Jagger coming on in as well. But right here, it doesn't look like a lot of things happened since we last saw these two fight off. Yoshi, however, gets taken down with that M4. Yoshi trying to come down, not able to. Rob MC, another one down. He's coming up on Fang. Fang goes down as well, just as Red takes out the final one. Fortune Esports going down. ASC, however, making quick work there. GG's, good on them, man. J4F Jerry, meanwhile, drops a couple of shots down on Be Vicious in Rozak. We are back on Primorsk though. Take a look at Aurora and holy shit, Aurora and J7 Star Spec Zeo fighting it off right here. Looks like Aurora is getting a little surrounded. It's a 3-man team again, but Aurora have been 3-man team for a couple of weeks now. Hala, on the other hand, is trying to pop a couple of nades down on Spec. Does catch him just a little bit, but Spec with the Tommy gun catches that head. Hala gets dropped and smokes her off. The push is on. Glitchy's gonna go for that pickup on Hala, but not gonna do much if they are not ready for this push coming in. Spec is pushing, no holds barred. J7 just a little far behind. And another nade takes Glitchy down. This time Hala, however, able to drop Spec down and thirst him as well. Some more shots in, but J7 able to counter that. And down and out goes Hala as well. Kopyu still up. Kopyu is going to be fighting it off with Zio, and Zio able to take him down easy. Down goes Glitchy as well. Good try from Aurora, but in the end they did get taken down pretty fast by J7 Star Spec Zio. There you go. I said it. I'll say it. Taking a look back on Rozok, however, looks like Samson is all by herself now that J4F were able to drop some good shots down on Poppy Rocket and Yeezy and take them down early on. Samson still trying to hold off, still trying to get some distance from J4F. But J4F, just for fun, on the other hand, are holding that high ground on Rozok pretty well. They're trying to move further east now with Tony leading the charge, but Samson still trying her best to get away from this. J4F might get caught one after another. They got to be careful. Samson is more than capable of holding it off. J4F still trying to locate them, though. I don't think they have any idea if Samson's moved in that direction or not. Down by the Millie base, however, we got Forsaken Gaming, and looks like they're going to be challenged by MO4. Or rather, it's quite the opposite, because MO4 really drops in that C block quite often. So Forsaken Gaming with a change of plans this time. Usually they'd go for that Yas drop, but this time that drop was a little too far, so they decided to go for the Millie base, and looks like that really worked in their favor now with Beanbag already down and out. Real Deal's down as well. Scarface is down as well, and here comes the third party, or rather the angle from Jordan and Payne, and down and out goes MO4 as well. Another quick fight, not a lot of back and forth here. Taking a look back on Rozok, however, looks like ASC drove straight into J4F, and there's a fight brewing. Tony gets taken down, but is not out yet. On the other hand, Hax does get taken down and thirsted as well. Samson now trying to get some third parties in from a distance. And Rob MC's lit. Rob MC's down. Jerry is still up for J4F. Is going to try to make his way in and on top and try to get that last man from ASC and see if they can wipe them clean. There he comes. And he is able to drop him down. Jerry almost getting thirsted, but Light comes right on time. Prevents that thirst from happening. Red is still holding, though. Red is still holding the stairs. Needs to heal up. Light is pushing up, though. Red's gonna prone, hold for that push. Pushes on, but Light was ready for that and drops Red down. That is gonna be it for ASC as well coming out. Samson coming in, though. Last man up, J4F. Samson trying to get some closure. See if she can get that wipe off. Here comes Samson going in the first floor. Ooh, Light almost caught him. Jerry's back up as well. Jerry might just be the meat shield that Light needs right now as both of them push up. Tony is still up as well, but he is probably providing all the information that J4F's Jerry and Light need right here, preventing this push up from Samson. But Tony, meanwhile, will get taken down. Samson with a nade. Not gonna work this time. Light back on stairs. A quick nade is being popped up. Let's see how this turns out. J4F are holding that pretty well. They do have a 2v1 in their favor, but they don't want to rush it. They don't want to get wiped out by a solo, which might just be the best of plans at this point. Samson still trying to make those moves, still trying to use everything in her reach. Jerry now trying to get out of the window, maybe get on that windowsill, see if he can drop a couple of shots down, but Samson is quite aware of that and tries to get back in on time too. Meanwhile, the zone, however, is still more or less inside most of the map as well. Not a lot of movements coming in from all the teams because they don't really have to. Samson getting caught. Samson almost got dropped over there. Samson's gonna make some distance between herself and the team. Light is coming in hard. Light almost goes down, but he is able to drop Samson down as well. That is going to be it for B Vicious. Quite a formidable battle, and T4P Samson holding it off so well. Meanwhile, just as I was saying that, looks like Washed Gamers of NA were able to wipe clean MAD off of Erangel's face. that is going to be it for them as well. Some teams going down without a fight at this point, but that only means that we're going to be looking at a lot of intense battles down the line as the zone shifts further in. Closing in right now, MSK Academy is going to be driving into zone as Daydream are driving in as well. They're going to drive right past Pachinki trying to get some center zones. Washed Gamers of NA have center zone already. 10 HP has a split drop going for themselves, holding a couple of angles really closer to Milta, but not really. Looks like 10 HP Bliss and Spicy are trying to see any pushes coming out of Millibase Island. And indeed, they will be able to spot some. And the zone is shifted further east side. Interesting zone, not gonna lie. Like, the plane path was exactly opposite of the zone. Plane path was going straight down the center. I would have assumed that we would have seen some of the zones more or less closer to the center, maybe a little north of center, maybe a little south of center, but nothing that drastic. We still have quite a number of zones to come in. This is only the second play zone, so we'll see how it reacts later on. Ooh, we got some spike strips on the bridge. Wow, that is awesome, dude. I haven't seen spike strips being deployed in a scrim in a long time. I'd say long time, as if spike strips been in the game for a long time. Meanwhile, now the teams have started to rotate inside the zone. Looks like team number 18 is gonna hold off that compound by the east side zone, or rather the east side bridge connecting Millibase Island and the main island. And Daydream, meanwhile, getting caught, or did Mercy just get dropped out of the vehicle? If someone shot Mercy out of her vehicle, that is some great shots from Sector 7 Academy right there. They're still trying to get some more shots in, see if they can get another one down, or maybe even get a thirst off on Mercy. Thuggy is driving in right now with the distraction. Zari is gonna come on in as well, go for a pickup. Thuggy in a BRDM, not a lot to worry about over there. Definitely not getting dropped. Meanwhile, Mercy's gonna get picked up as well. It looks like Forsaken Gaming has run straight into team number 4 right there. Meseeks X, Great has been down. Jordan's been down for Forsaken Gaming. Chinito's still up. Pollux still up. And Toon's still up for Meseeks X team. Here comes Trick on a flank on top of Chinito. Let's see if he's able to spot him. Jonica is trying to fall down as well. See if she can spot a couple of movements or not. WL's Great still needs a pickup. Pollux is trying to get some smokes off, but not on time, and down goes Great. Down goes Chinito. Jonica spots Pollux as well. Toons the last one up just like that in a snap. And Toons gets spotted as well. Jonica coming right behind him. That reload is going to cost Jonica, but Trick with those shots, able to drop him down from a distance. That Groza was popping for goddamn sure. Down and out goes Meseeks X team as well. Unlucky just running into Forsaken Gaming like that. There's only so much you can do once Forsaken Gaming is on top of you. Meanwhile, looking back, looks like Syndicate was able to spot Washed Gamers of NA as well, right by the drop. Leah goes down, Kate goes down, Slimmy is still up, Leah will get taken down, and Syndicate is looking good. With all 4 up right now, Slimmy will have to be so careful with his moves, trying to come out of this one. He's gonna fall back, but looks like Meseeks Academy decided to come right behind them. Slimmy getting lit up, 1 shot and he's dead right here. He's got to be careful. They're still trying to pop shots in, and he's going to run straight in towards Meseeks Academy. Syndicate, on the other hand, are just going to divide their attention now that they got pushed on by team number 12, Next Esports. Jaden gets taken down. It's another 3-man team, but they are able to pop a couple of good shots down towards Syndicate. They did get one down for Syndicate as well. OVO almost gets taken down as well, but he's able to fall back in time and is able to get that heal off as well. Meanwhile, Leon gets picked up and he will get that heal off as well. But right here, looks like Next Gaming will have to find a way to get out of this position. It's high ground position, but it is out in the open. Not a lot of cover. All 3 of them are kind of stuck behind the same rock as Brian moves into the next shack, trying to get some different angles working. But as I say that, Kurtz is falling back a little bit as well. Taking a look back down on the Millibase Island, looks like we got some more fights brewing as Team 18 holds up by the intersection. And just as I was busy looking at that, it looks like Team 15 Arabic boys were able to clean out some mess over here as well. Team 19 gets taken out, headshot, coming out in 13th position this game 1. Look at all those flares up in here. God damn, look like 3 flares right in the middle of prison. Nope. There you go. 39 people still alive, 12 teams alive, and just that I kind of predicted that the zone might not keep shifting east. It might come back a little bit, and it does. Not a lot of movement away from the zone. It just closed up an inch or two from all sides, and looks like we are gonna have a party up in here with all the teams now trying to rotate in. J4F is coming in from Rozok and School Apartments with a 2-man squad themselves, running straight into Syndicate. It's got to be careful coming out of there, but they might just stop on the edge of the zone and just peek up a little bit, see if they can get some more information from there before even moving up. On the other hand, we got Forsaken Gaming stopping right outside of Sector 7 right here. Team number 11, Sector 7 Academy. They're trying to get out of this position as well, smoking their vehicles and driving it off. Aries is going to lead the charge. Chun is going to get in as well. Guapo already making those moves, and now they do get spotted by Forsaken Gaming, but at this point there's not much they could have done, and they will be able to get out of this spot that they found themselves in. On the other hand, Poppy Zio gets another knock. Looks like they just spotted... Oh, my bad. Poppy Zio gets another knock. It looks like they just spotted Aurora right there. Here's S7's Jagger. Spec, of course, did get taken out earlier by Aurora. Now fighting it off with Daydream. I mean, this team does have 4 kills for themselves so far. MSK Academy is not too far from them either. I mean, they're just about on the west side of them, northwest of them anyway, just about on the edge of the zone, just as Sector 7 is driving straight in towards Syndicate. We're gonna have to take a look at that. Let's see what's up over there. Syndicate able to drop one down easy. Guapo coming in as well. Couple more shots in, not able to drop them though. And Aries and Guapo make it out back. However, looks like Meseeks Academy just spotted Forsaken Gaming rotating. They've spotted MSK Jordan, and they are trying to drop some shots on. Bruce Lux just about misses a few more, but he was so close to dropping MSK Jordan out of this game right on the edge of the zone. Would have been a hard push to get him going though. Forsaken Gaming now driving right back out, try to go for Jordan, see if they can make that pickup or even push into Meseeks Academy, who's been holding it off right here. Now Doom with some arm shots, able to drop OVO down. Doom was down to about 10% health right before he popped that arm shot off. Big boy gun right there doing some big boy damage on OVO. And now Forsaken Gaming is trying to make that wide rotation. Looks like they're going to be coming up right on top of Syndicate. And let's see how that turns out with 12 people, or rather 12 teams still remaining in the match. Taking a look back, right on top on Syndicate, they got to be real careful. They got to move to zone. The zone has shifted further towards Milta. Another open end zone apparently. We'll see how that turns out. For the time being, however, we got team number 18, Fruit Cup Alpha, trying to hold off a position right on top of Milta. But they got to be careful as they will get pushed up on by team number 15 anytime soon. Arabic boys are coming for that zone. They might be able to hold it off pretty well. That ridge is a good, well, that ridge is a good cover, but at the same time it's not. It is FPP, so they might be able to use it to their advantage. They do have quite a split going for themselves. Here comes Ice as the last man as well. Oliver, Rick, and 6 already in there. Slimmy from Washed Gamers of NA still alive, still holding it strong as a solo for his team. Team 18 on the other hand, Fruit Cup is getting closer as well. They're trying to hold their position, but they gotta be careful. 10 HP now, finally dropping a couple of shots down on Sector 7 Academy as they try to move in closer. They try to creep up closer. Syndicate are getting spotted as well. Prod got spotted from behind. A Daydream with those shots in. Dude, this is third-party city right now. There's Poppy Zio trying to get some shots down on 10 HP as well by the sniper tower. He's gonna look straight up on Fruit Cup Alpha right now as well. They have been holding some good positions right now, and just for that, looks like PUBG Gods have blessed them with a regular drop down there. Another arm popping up right now. Looks like we have Fruit Cup Alpha holding some big boy guns as well. J4F on the other hand is trying to pop a couple of shots down towards Team 17 as well. I would love to say it every single time. J7, what was it? J7 Star Spec Zio? Yeah, that was the name. I got it. I got it, man. Still 12 teams alive in this game right here. So far, neither of the teams have been too dominant, but at the same time, all of these teams are more than able to do it though. Here is Forsaken Gaming right now getting owned by the play zone, getting caught out in the open. Looks like we have Arabic boys who were able to spot them and get some shots in, some really important shots in towards them. And looks like Forsaken Gaming did make it, but with just one member alive now, Payne's got to be careful. He's running away from Slimmy, but Slimmy's not giving away his position quite smartly enough. He doesn't know how many people there are. It's just better to keep that position and not give it away until it's needed. Now, all these teams try to go into zone, but J7 Star Spec Zio have placed them in zone already. Daydream are in zone already. 10 HP's Prod was in the sniper tower, got pinched in the sniper tower, couldn't make it out at all, and looks like he got lucky there with the zone blessing him as well. Some more taps coming in from Daydream right now, but not doing a lot of damage. Next Gaming is getting lit up though. Gotta be careful coming out of that position. Syndicate right now dropping a couple of shots as well. Looks like they've spotted Sector 7 on top. Here's some single shots from behind though. 10 HP Goldie this time is able to spot Syndicate on top. Moves out of view right on time. Rad's coming right back to get some shots in to hold Goldie off. He's gonna peek that little staircase right now, not hitting those shots. That should have been where you really hit those shots, man. That was where it counted. Next Gaming now driving straight in on Meseeks Academy. Jaden makes it. No, he doesn't. Down he goes. Bruce Lux with the shots, able to drop him down. Kurt's been downed as well. One more up for Next Gaming. Let's see how that turns out. I don't even know where he is at this point. Daydreams Amelia able to drop some shots in, and just as Joker gets dropped by Rad from Syndicate, that is going to be it for Next Gaming as well. Valhalla Slimmy gets dropped out of the car. What a way to die, Slim! What was that? No! Meseeks Academy drove their way into the zone as well. They're going to pop a couple of smoke trails to provide some cover, if nothing. But 10 HP looks like they have their number. They're trying to pop a couple of shots down, but not able to, not yet anyway. On top, however, we have Fruit Cup Alpha fighting it off with Arabic boys. And it's not looking too hot. Oliver's been downed. Ice been downed. Rick's coming in for a pickup. It looks like they will be able to make that pickup. However, Syndicate from behind is quite troublesome for them. Viral gets taken down meanwhile by Poppy Zio. This is quite an intense zone, man. I mean, we got a lot of ups and downs. We got a lot of terrain to work with. We got ridges, we got some dips in there. We got Forsaken Gaming Pain, the last one alive. We got Bravo picking up Frosty right now. Out back, Daydreams being held off as well. J7, Jagger, and Zio are holding it off so well, and they kept getting blessed with the zone as well. And again, they're gonna be just about on the southeast side, southeast edge of the zone. The three-man team has been dropping kills in every direction possible. Syndicate now trying to make their way inside the zone as well. They might get caught by Arabic boys on top, but let's see how that turns out. Some shots exchanged between the two right now, but Bravo gets spotted. Bravo gets dropped. He's going to get taken out instantly. Brian with those grows the shots. Frosty, the last one to go down for Fruit Cup Alpha, and that is it for that team as well. Oliver's gonna drive straight in. Rick tried to hold it off, but he does get taken out in the end by the zone as well. Brian has been downed as well. Meseeks Academy drives straight into the zone. 10 HP right out back. They're trying to make it into zone as well. FG Pain just about on the edge of it. J4F is just about on the edge of the zone as well. Daydream Amelia's been down trying to get into zone. On the other hand, Zari is picking up Mercy as well. Almost getting caught by that vehicle explosion, but it's not enough. We still got 19 people in this zone as it moves into the 6th play zone. Some nades popping off towards 10 HP from Doom and Meseeks Academy. That one's close. That might hit Goldie just a little bit. And it does, but it's not enough. It's not going to knock him at all. Syndicate, on the other hand, still on top. Still looking good. Bruce Lux dropping some shots. Drops OBO down, but Bruce Lux in turn does get taken down in the end as well. On the other hand, Xset J7 has moved all the way back, trying to get some angles off on just for fun. They are able to drop some shots down. Down goes Light. Jerry is still up, but he is in line to get dropped as well. It's got to be careful. Brian, on the other hand, on top, able to drop FG Pain. That is it for Forsaken Gaming. Goldie now trying to make some moves. Now trying to get into that action as well, but not working for that guy over there because he is all by himself. No support fire from his team. And he does get caught in the end after all. Doom is still up. Drops Rad down. Leon's coming in on Doom. Almost hits him. Just about misses him. He drops one more down. Leon's getting lit up though. Leon's gonna go down as well. Doom is looking good. That is it for Syndicate. Getting lit up from all directions and finally does get taken out as well. Poppy Zio catching that last kill on OVO as well. 10 HP now closing their way towards J7 Star Spec Zio. MSK Oliver, the last one alive for Arabic Boys as well. MSK Doom, or rather Doom, the last one alive for Meseeks Academy. 2 down for 10 HP right now. Bliss is down. Prod gets taken out. Spicy, the last one up. Zio dropping some shots. 2 down for Team 17 as well, though. It is essentially a solo in all 4 teams right here. Let's see how this works. Zio is trying to fall back a little bit, trying to get that pickup off on J7. But if Spicy gets that nade right through that little peephole, oh no, it just hit the wall, but that was a good nade after all. And he does get it through the peephole, and they just about move out in time. Oh, no, they don't. He catches Xset's J7 just on time as he turns, and he goes down as well. Here is Doom trying to make that push happen. He pops a nade in, pops the smoke in instead. Spicy takes out Jagger. Meanwhile, Doom comes in from behind but gets taken down. But MSK Oliver for Arabic Boys able to take him as well. Down goes Zio. It's a 1v1 essentially again as Bliss heals up. But as soon as Bliss does heal up, it's going to be a 2v1. But don't need it. Don't need it. Spicy's going to own it all. Spicy just dropped a massive 4 kills for himself. 10 HP with their quite known gameplay style, with their passive-aggressive gameplay style where they do not pick their fights, or rather they do pick their fights, but very, very carefully and only pick the fights that they can win, and that is absolutely the way to do it. They are just about showing you how to do it. Spicy getting all 4 of those last kills to secure the win for the team as well. Great game for 10 HP right here, but of course we saw some intense action coming in. Team number 2 right there, Arabic Boys, dropping another 9 kills on the board, with Rick getting 3, Oliver getting 2, and Ice getting a piece as well. In 3rd position was Sector 7 with Jagger, or rather not Sector 7. In 3rd position was J7 Star Spec Zio. Come on, man. I just say it like 4 times and I remember the team name. Let's go. And another good game for them. Zio leading the team with 6 kills for himself. Look at him go. 12 team kills in total. What a game they've had, haven't they? Of course, in 4th position, we had Meseeks Academy. In 5th position, in game number 1, we had Daydream. In 6th position, we had Syndicate. In 7th position, of course, just for fun. But what a game 1. What a way to start these FPP Midnight Madness scrims right here, guys. What a way to start these scrims. God damn. First game, of course, taken over by 10 HP with their passive-aggressive gameplay and able to clutch that victory right by the end, right from under the noses of all these teams. And they were able to drop some really good knocks on Arabic Boys as well. in order to do that. So good on 10 HP winning game number 1. We'll be right back with game number 2 as well, so do not go anywhere. We do have a giveaway going on for one HyperX Cloud Mix headset, so make sure you guys stay on the stream. Make sure you guys collect all those points to be able to redeem them for tickets and maybe have a bigger chance of getting that, or rather winning that giveaway as well. So with that said, I will be right back as we set up game number 2. It's going to be another Miramar match in FPP mode. As always, Miramar FPP is the best freaking Battle Royale map to play on. I don't care what anyone else thinks. That's my opinion. Deal with it. But with that said, of course, we'll be right back with game number 2. Do not go anywhere.
Get it, I reinvest. People wanna talk that talk in reality. You have not seen me in action. You think the come up comes overnight. You ain't behind the scenes, trust me, these things don't just happen. No shade to Gerald, but G's don't come easy. When you tryna eat, I producing and rapping. I read that contract you sent me to sign, but excuse me, I can't help myself, I'm just laughing. Hey, you tryna cut out a piece of my pie, and I asked you politely, what's it that you offer me? Yeah, I produce all my own beats, and I have no intention of losing my publisher. Yeah, independent individual, boy, I've been eating off passive residuals. Yeah, let's be professional. Thanks for your time, but I had to decline at that principle. I've been scheming up a plan, hey. I've been saving all I can, hey. You could call me David Rams, hey. The way I handle these fans, hey. We ain't messing with the old model. New era, new kid, we full throttle. Just know that the come up is not a flaw. My amigos, they focus, know what to do. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it.
Yo, look, I ain't saying that I'm rich, cause if I'm honest, I've never been. But when I look at all these other kids, I feel just a little bit ahead of them. You should know the business is competitive. There's a lot of people that I'm better than. Even veterans ain't got the knowledge I do. I've been reinvesting all I ever spent. Stop pretending like you poppin'. Who been out here making profit? Told my mama that I got this. I wonder if she noticed what my job is. I don't know how I'ma make it, but I know no matter what, I'm finna find a way. All my homies finna eat and I ain't letting no one on my team look at an empty plate. Yeah. Went from a boy to a man, ayy. Every day been making plans, ayy. They don't really understand, ayy. Gotta look out for the family. I won't fall for any scam, yeah. Only worried about the fans, yeah. I won't compromise the brand, yeah. I've been saving up the bands, whoa. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it. Rappers spending money in some really funny ways, man. I promise you, man, really getting paid. Yeah, show a couple bands flexing on the Instagram, and nobody getting fans that way. Yeah, well, you really dumb if you spending all your funds on some clothes and your tape need work. Yeah, you ain't gonna stand if you ain't a businessman, man. I promise you, the plan ain't gonna work. Yeah, rappers spending money in some really funny ways, man. I promise you, man, really getting paid. Yeah, show a couple bands flexing on the Instagram, and nobody getting fans that way. Yeah, well, you really dumb if you spending all your funds on some clothes and your tape need work. Yeah, you ain't gonna stand if you ain't a businessman, man. I promise you, the plan ain't gonna work. Yeah.
fuck
You
Snake
fucking
is, bro.
camping bitch, you fucking dumb e-girl. You're bad. You're literally
Damn,
bad.
who's mad, bro? Who's mad? Chill, it's a game, my
What do you
guy.
mean, fuck Syndicate? That's why you fucking dead.
Imagine. I'm talking, guys. I'm talking, but these guys are being dumb. These guys are being dumb.
It's so funny, man. It's so funny. Fuck the Android kids, man. It's a big
I'm just listening to these kids trying to fight it out over a fucking game. Pathetic. Who said that? Anyway, so there it is. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Like, why do you gotta be on all chat? You died. Move on. There's still 2 more games. Don't be such a dick to each other. There's no point in that. Anyway, looking back down on Fortune Esports, who are fighting it off with Daydream right now. They have them pinned down and limited inside Thuggy and Zari again. We've seen these 2 teams fight it off time and time again, especially in Azahar right here. Last time around, Fortune Esports came out on top of it, and it looks like they were able to drop one down for Daydream and have an upper hand again. But let's see how it turns out for either of the teams, essentially. As Fang holds an angle, here comes some nades popping in as well. Good nades from both of them, but not gonna make it in. And Daydream still surviving that one. Thuggy and Zari both in the same building. Mercy with the flank. Yoshi coming in for the push. Fang not too far behind. Let's see how they work this through. Lucifer is going to hold back across the road for some angles as Thuggy and Zari get pushed on by Yoshi and Fang. But let's see how this turns out. Sirio might get knocked by Mercy out in the open, out on the other side as well. But he might not get picked up if he does get knocked though. So it's gonna be, they gotta be careful of this push. You can't let Daydream drop you down, especially when you are 4-3 up against them. Fortune Esports gotta be careful with these plays right here. Some single shots. I don't think they were able to spot any movements either. Yoshi and Fang deciding to just fall back and not take this fight head on either. They have Daydream locked in position. Daydream can't move out whatsoever. So all they got to do is bide their time and wait it out, as Zone will push them out eventually. Down by Chumasera, however, looks like Rad got spotted out in the open by Rick, and Rick will take him down easily. He's got a couple of ridges, a tree for cover, but not going to be able to do much with that. And here comes the push from Arabic boys as they move in. But looks like Six got spotted though. He's not dropped yet. Oliver is driving in as well. There's Leon and Ovio coming in for a pickup on Rad as Rad tries to make it into hard cover. But he gets spotted after all. NWA Ice on top of the church, able to spot Rad down and get that thirst off for Six. For Rick as well. Oliver, on the other hand, drives straight in, and he's going to be able to stop Ovio out in the open as J7 Star Spec Zeo are driving in the direction as well. Some more shots popping in the direction right now. Oliver is trying to spot him as well. Shots coming in. Oliver goes down. No shots hit over there. Leon, however, on top of things, was able to drop him down as well. He's popping a couple of shots in. Gets 2 down now. Zeo's down. J7's down. Leon still up trying to get that heal off. Ovio on a flank, able to stop both Zeo and J7, but Ovio is going to get taken down by Jagger from a distance, however. Some more shots from top right now on Jagger, though. Meanwhile, Leon and Jagger are going to be a 1v1 right here as Arabic boys just pick them all off one after another. Let's see how this 1v1 turns out. Leon spots him. Leon drops him for SG. Good stuff over there. Team number 22 coming out on top of those fights, even though they were 2 down right from the beginning of the fight, but they were still able to make quite a difference. Oliver getting caught out in the mix over there with that push coming in from J7 Star Spec Zeo. I love saying it. I don't know why, but I do. Now Ice drives in as well. Almost get blown out though. Leon still holding. He's got to be careful. He comes out. He gets dropped. Shouldn't have come out at all whatsoever. And Rick and Six on the flank were able to drop him down with ease. And down and out goes team number 22 as well. Syndicate. Zone, however, is no one's friend at this point. We are looking at MSKX team coming or rather MSK Pluto team coming all the way from prison, are going to be driving their way in. 10 HP still playing that edge passive aggressive game, waiting for that last zone or second last zone to actually come into the action to actually take those fights, and it works for them. They won game number 1, so let's see how it turns out in game number 2 as the zone keeps moving in. Next gaming is coming down from La Cobrieria as well, and they're going to be driving straight into San Martin. Maybe able to spot Cesdot. CC Ces coming in and regrouping with his team. Washed Gamers of NA. Flares up on 65 though. Let's take a look. Looks like it is Outcast's Advisory, the last one up for the team, who's popped a flare. I don't think he did though. I really don't think he did. No, he didn't. It's way further out, actually. It's MAD with the flare, and Fortune Esports looks like they are kind of interested in it as well. Let's take a look if they are going to make a move or not. On the other hand, Next Gaming is driving straight towards Just for Fun right now. If Just for Fun was not making so many noises, they might have just made Joker stop by. Shots popping on Joker right now. Joker almost getting caught. He's going to be dropped to about 50% health, but he will make out of this one. Another few shots from Hax, and down he goes. Hax finally gets him. And looks like he is definitely getting thirsted as well. And down and out goes NEX M4 Joker from Next Gaming, but they still got 2 up, and they have to move all the way southeast side to get that zone as well. Looks like they will keep going as well, and they will be making that move for early zone, but losing too early on, not in nobody's favor. Kurt somehow or for some reason just jumped out of the vehicle. Oh, he crashed. 10 HP now with zone moving in. They're trying to drive away from the coast. They're going to be going straight in for Impala, which is more or less center zone, unless they do stop on a mountain to get some high ground instead. There is a drop down by Impala. Could be a good spot to be in as well. As the zone moves, it's gonna be easier to be covered from one direction with this ocean on the east side. They're not gonna be contested by any team, at least from one side. Nonetheless, Ecuador is going all the way in with Bliss for that drop. 10 HP Goldie and Spicy are holding back. Spicy with some great moves last game. She was able to drop 4 kills for herself last game as well, and clutch that victory for the team in game number 1. Erangel as well. NEX Kurtz looks like he's having trouble driving in FPP mode right here, and he is stuck. He's stuck. He's just stuck. Damn. Well, with that, we have 15 teams still alive in this game number 2. Fortune Esports now trying to make their way into zone. MAD with that flare drop are going to be coming down on zone as well, and they're going to be able to come on in on Impala with no challenges. Not yet anyway. Advisory is holding on to his life as Meseeks Academy team drives straight past by them, and they are looking for the drop as well. They got to be careful. Here comes Bruce Lux and Atari going for 10 HP. Looks like they did spot some moves, if nothing, and they are trying to get some better angles as well. Why is it so slow? Do they not have... Ooh, Jerry gets taken down. With what? What happened to you? Oh my god, Jerry got taken down by the red zone. No! That is not fun. Here comes Bruce Lux now trying to make a move up towards the compound as well. See if he can spot a couple of moves from 10 HP or not. I think he did spot Bliss coming out. Not looking at Goldie right now, but Bliss was out in the open. He could have spotted her, or rather, he could have spotted Bliss and could have dropped him as well. There is Bliss again. Bruce Lux still holding. Let's see if he is looking or not. Bliss is trying to go for the drop right now. There he goes. Now he sees him. He's taking his time. And there you go. One jump and you're down. Bliss is going to go out as well. Bruce Lux with the shots, able to catch Bliss, holding it off with some zen-like patience until the right moment, and able to drop some shots down on Bliss. Down and out goes 10 HP Bliss. 10 HP now, a 3-man team. Some single taps in Bruce Lux's direction. Goldie spotting him. Atari coming in for suppressing fire as well. Some more shots in the direction right now. Spicy with the canine apparently. Nope. They're trying to figure out where Bruce Lux is on that rock, but it looks like Lux and Atari are just gonna rotate around it and try to get that airdrop and a different position in this fight as well. 10 HP does have the upper hand of some hard cover and some more angles to maneuver around with, but at the same time it is really hard to hold those compounds as well, especially with some intense games like this one. We still have 43 people alive in the zone, and the zone is already about to close in. J4F is trying to make their way inside as we speak. On the other hand, Fortune Esports coming down from north as well, driving straight past by MAD. MAD does not look like they've dropped any shots down yet, but they sure soon will be as soon as they spot him. J4F, on the other hand, is coming down into the zone as well. Bruce Lux, meanwhile, is still trying to find some angles to work around with. Atari falls back, gets some distance. They gotta be careful of third parties in this zone, man. In this open field, they gotta be really careful of third parties. Not a lot of teams are trying to get into an engagement right now anyway. Taking a look down on Forsaken Gaming, they have placed themselves just about on the east side mountains of Los Leones. A 2-2 split going for them. Jordan and Trick on one side, Payne and Jonica on the other side, and they're all going to be looking at him. All going to be looking in all directions from that high ground, that Overwatch spot that they've got themselves. They're going to be looking all around for any teams trying to rotate. Any teams that they can catch in the middle of a rotation out in the open, hopefully explode the vehicles. And zone just about to close. Toons is still trying to get into zone. WL's Great is still outside of zone as well. They're both trying to get in. We got Pollux and Chinito on the other hand, with another split spread out for MSK Pluto. Meseeks Pluto right there. The zone finally does move in, and it's closing in. It looks like Impala is still in zone. Most of Impala anyway is still in zone. MAD just have to move further down south and they will be in. On the other hand, Fortune Esports are not too far behind either, but Yoshi gets taken down by the zone. Down and out goes Yoshi. Bruce Lux trying to exchange some fire with 10 HP Goldie. Goldie is lit up as they were trying to get some shots down on Atari. They did spot Atari, dropped a couple of shots down. Atari now returning the favor, able to hit a couple, but not all that many. WL's Great, meanwhile, gets taken down by an explosion. MSK Toons will have to move away and try to come regroup with the team over there. Atari gets spotted and dropped right there. Goldie with that dome shot with an M4. This is the time for 10 HP to push on Meseeks Academy, but they don't know how many are alive. They don't know how many there are here, if they have any other angles. If it's all four up, they might have multiple angles. So 10 HP still trying to hold it off a little bit. This might be the time that they can utilize to get into zone, but they are already in zone, so they don't got to worry about that. Meanwhile, J4F goes for center zone right off the bat, and they're going to be holding it down as all these teams try to rotate in. MAD is going to be rotating in. MO4 is driving straight past by Fortune Esports. Let's see how this turns out. Serio gets off. FP and Scarface get off as well. Shots exchanged. FP goes down. Scarface is coming right around as well. Fang comes out, tries to get some eyes down on Scarface and FP, but he's not able to. Not yet anyway. Here comes Fang. Serio needs to move up as well. Where's the last one up? Shots exchanged. Fang drops FP down and gets that knock on Scarface as well. And that's 2 down, or rather, yep, 2 down for MO4. Real Deal and Vena still alive, but they are going to be getting some distance from this Fortune Esports team right now, trying to get some early zones in Impala, trying to get some hard cover right now. Let's see if it does work though. Atari has been picked up. Bruce Lux and Atari are going to be moving further up north to get that cover as well. Atari picks up that. Oh, there's a buggy driving right past by. Hold up. There is Real Deal and Vena coming inside the zone. Meanwhile, team number 19 looks like they did spot those moves, and they are dropping a couple of shots against J4F as well. They gotta be careful of J4F though. They do have a really good spot over there. Now Alicia trying to get some eyes down on J4F. Let's take a look at what they are looking at. They do have all the information about Team 19 being down by the compound. Let's see if they are able to capitalize on that information, or are they gonna just hold it back and wait for the other teams to get that third party going. MAD has taken over. Impala, Real Deal, and Vena, the two men from MO4, are gonna share that custody of Impala right there. Fortune Esports still up top, still on the edge of the zone as the zone pushes further inside the map. And look at that, J4F again set a zone, back-to-back zones. J4F are looking good right now. On the other hand, Washed Gamers of NA with all 4 up are looking great as well. They are inside zone. Team 19 just about on the edge of the zone as well. Headshot with some good shots this time. 10 HP meanwhile now trying to get some shots against team number 11. Sector 7 Academy with Guapo still alive. Noah, Chum, and Eris all got taken down one after another, and Guapo still trying to make his way inside the zone. Oh man, I don't like the way this seems. He runs so weird. It seems so weird the way he runs. I don't know why it is. I think it's just because of the lag. I don't know why. I mean, I'm not lagging, but everyone else running feels perfectly fine, but when Guapo was running, it just felt a little robotic, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just focus on the game right here. Meanwhile, Jordan now catching some more rotations over there. Now, Trick and Jordan are all together right on top of Arabic Boys. Rick gets taken down. He's getting picked up right now as Ice provides some cover fire. Forsaken Gaming is coming in as well. 6 gets caught, almost gets dropped right there. Ice might just be spotted as well. Here comes the push from Trick on an angle. Now Ice and Jordan both exchanging some fire. Jordan just about pulling that nade. Let's see if he's able to take some damage. He will. Down goes Ice. What a nade from Jordan. Jordan is still trying to spot some moves. Rick might get caught out in the open as well. Here comes Jonica with the push. Not able to do anything over there, but down and out they go. Jordan drops Trick drops that last kill off on Rick, or rather Jordan did get that last kill off on 6 just as Trick drops Rick down. That was a good fight on both the teams' part, but Jordan just proving to be a little too strong, holding off that 1v3 so well. And on the other hand, looks like Meseeks Academy just got taken down as well by Team 19 Headshot. They got caught out in a rotation, and down and out goes Lux and Atari as well. 31 people alive in this zone with 11 teams in the mix. Spicy just runs over Chinito like it's nothing, and down goes Chinito as well. Down in the center though, J4F is holding off. Next Gaming trying to make that push happen. Meanwhile, Quick Nick is dropping a couple of shots down on 10 HP as well. 10 HP meanwhile holds off right on time to not get spotted and not get dropped. Ecuador is still out in the open. He's using that ridge for cover, but it's not quite a lot of cover to work with. Julie gets dropped though. Ecuador with the shots this time. Fortune Esports' Lucifer is trying to get an angle, get a flank, but he is running straight past by 10 HP right now. He's got to be careful. Here he comes and here he goes. Goldie spots him and drops him easy. Fortune Esports' Fang on a white flank is able to catch 10 HP just a little bit, but not enough. Meanwhile, Quicknick gets that spot on Spicy, and down goes Spicy with that mini 14 shots. Ecuador, meanwhile, returns the favor, and Quicknick gets taken down with a K9. 2 down for HA's Headshot right now. 1 down for 10 HP and getting picked up. HA's on the other hand is engaging with Sirio from Fortune Esports as well, but Sirio gotta be careful. He's down to about 5% health right now, and he does get spotted, and he does get dropped by Pollux though. None other than Meseeks Pluto's Pollux on a wide flank, able to spot him and drop him. Being the solo, Pollux is holding her way so well. 9 teams remaining in this game. OC Advisory, the last one up for Outcast Alpha. MAD is trying to make it into the zone as well. Again, the zone has shifted. J4F is just about on the edge of the zone, but looks like Washed Gamers of NA were able to pray to the PUBG gods to bless them with the zone, and this time it's theirs. Pollux, on the other hand, drops Scheme down as well. Scheme is getting third-partied. Scheme might just get taken away from Pollux. Pollux is trying to drop him down though. Meanwhile, Spicy takes Alicia down as well, and Alicia is getting spotted, almost getting dropped over there. Scheme will get thirsted though. Pollux with that kill. Taking a look back on Washed Gamers of NA right here as Slimmy drops advisory down. Leah gets spotted though. Leah will get taken down. Leah looks like will get thirsted by Forsaken Gaming on top. So unlucky for Leah getting caught out in the open like that. But meanwhile, Headshot is driving into the zone. Pollux has driven into the zone as well, more or less on the edge of the zone anyway. Washed Gamers of NA looking good with that position so far. Here comes FTN Fang. Fortune Esports' Fang coming right behind on FG Payne right there. A 1v1 in their hands as Forsaken Gaming gets caught out in the open. J4F Hacks is dropping some kills in every direction right now. HS Headshot was not looking good for the most part. Quick Nick gets taken down as well. Noodles is spotting Forsaken Gaming as well. MSK Jordan's down. Fang goes down to Payne. Valhalla Kate's drop Payne down right after. A lot of stuff happening. Noodles get taken down by Trick though. Light is right next door. We'll be able to get that pickup going. Some single taps coming in from Washed Gamers of NA and gets that thirst off on Noodles as well. A nade pops in from Forsaken Gaming. Not going to do a lot of damage, but drops Light down to about 60% health. Down by the edge of the zone. Pollux is still holding it down. 5 teams alive still. Light almost getting spotted over there, but he will make it back into the cover. The vehicle explosion doesn't do much of a damage either. Light still trying to spray through the smoke as well. Trick makes his way just about on the edge of the zone. Tries to use those hay bales and that vehicle as cover as they are able to hold off just for fun on the edge of the zone. Washed Gamers of NA on the other hand, gotta be careful. Pollux is dropping shots everywhere. Gets another one down. This time Julie's been almost downed. Pollux almost got that wipe off with Bans being knocked. Julie down to about 20% health. Pollux with that nade. Nope, not gonna do that damage. Didn't hit that close enough, but good stuff from Pollux. Pollux is owning right now, getting single tapped out by Washed Gamers of NA right now. Julie getting spotted again, but not gonna get dropped. Valhalla Slimmy leading the charge for his team right now and moves straight into the zone. Pollux still trying to get that thirst off, but is not gonna be able to and is gonna go down to zone in the end, just as Headshot gets taken down as well. Washed Gamers of NA on the other hand, Slimmy goes down. Cess is down. Kate is trying to get that pickup off on Slimmy right now as Jordan pushes straight in. Cess might just get thirsted right there. He does get thirsted by Jordan indeed. Just for fun is still biding their time. They're not trying to get in this fight right here. A good nade might just knock Jordan though. This might just turn out bad for Forsaken Gaming, fighting on 2 different ends. They do have some good fraggers. Trick holding off J4F, Jordan holding off Washed Gamers of NA right here. Jonica trying to provide support fire in both directions right now. Good placements for all these teams, really using that edge pretty well. Forsaken Gaming in a small little dip and that ridge working around it for the most part of this last few zones, and they've been able to do some damage as well. Jordan drops down Slimmy, or rather Jonica drops down Slimmy just as Jordan was peeking as well, and he's pulling it up on Kate. Kate goes down last, and that is going to be it for Washed Gamers of NA as well. It's a 3v3. Trick gets taken down by Hacks. Quick knock and thirst for Trick. Jordan still up. Jonica still up. A 2v3 up in our hands. Let's see how this turns out. Is it going to be Forsaken Gaming getting that game 2 win, or is it going to be just for fun snatching that victory off of their hands? Some nades popping in the direction of Jordan right now. Jordan might get caught. He does get caught. What a nade by Light right there. 1v3. Jonica. Let's see if Jonica is able to pull it off though. Hacks coming on a flank. Hacks, oh my god, almost catches Jonica. Jonica not able to hit those shots and wasn't ready for that flank so fast. And down and out goes Forsaken Gaming in second position as well. J4F does get that win after all. Let me just drop that down a little bit. I don't even know why people do that. Alright, there you go. Whew. It doesn't help because it's still on the mic. Anyway, so J4F, of course, getting that victory. They secured about 10 kills for themselves. Hacks with a major 6 kills in this game as well. Forsaken Gaming comes out in second position, and they're gonna capture themselves another 10 piece in third position. However, we had Washed Gamers of NA, and they got themselves another 7 kills. Slimmy with 3, Kate with 2, Ses with 2 as well. Fourth spot this game was, of course, Headshot with 2 kills. I can hear myself somewhere. Oh, I think it's wifey's phone. She's watching. Aw, Mrs. Voodoo is so awesome. Anyway, in 5th position is MSK Pluto, Meseeks Pluto. In 6th position was Fortune Esports. In 7th position was, of course, MAD. So great second game as well. Quite just as intense and just as action-packed as we had imagined, especially coming out of that game number 1. But what a game, man. What a halftime we have had right here. 2 games back-to-back. It's been intense right down to the wire. It could have been anyone's games, but apparently game 1 was 10 HP's. Game 2 was J4F just for funs. We still got 2 more games lined up. So we will see how that turns out. I will make up those rooms and be right back with game number 3, another Erangel FPP match. Let me know, who do you think is going to be winning game number 3 right here. Is it going to be one of the teams that have already won? Is it going to be one of the teams that you think it's going to be? And make sure to keep getting those points in, because we will be announcing the giveaway winner for those HyperX Cloud Mix headsets in between the intermission for game 3 and game 4. So make sure you guys get those tickets in and get your chances to win the giveaway much higher any which ways. With that said, I will go for a break and be right back with game number 3, so do not go anywhere. Well, there we go. We got game number 3 starting off already. Like, I do have hard starts. Let's just clear it up on stream, all right? I have hard starts set up, which, well, for this game, I think it was an 8-minute time to get in the room. I kind of understand, you know. It kind of makes sense that within 8 minutes, most of the teams should be here because we've already been through game 1 and game 2, and you already have your members up in there. But for whatever reason, if they're not there, I'm just being the nice one to actually ask people, oh, where's your team? Or what's going on? What's up with that? Why is this guy not here? And all that fucking stupid shit. Even if one guy is in your slot, I can just start, but I'm just being nice and letting you all have your teams come on in and drop some good games in there and have a chance of winning some UC as well. You know, I can go with or without it. I'm fine with it. I'm gonna have to sit here and cast the games, whether it's a 100 people lobby, a 70 people lobby, or a 7 people lobby. My work's the same, right? And I can do that right on time. Like, if you want me to hard start every single game, I will do it. But that is not to say that you will not be in a situation every now and then where PUBG would kick you out of the room, and then you might just come to me and be like, you know what, hey staff, can we have like an extra minute? My people got kicked out of the room, like it happened to Zio's team last game. I think Spec got kicked out last game from his team, but he messaged me, oh, I need another minute, Spec got kicked out, and I'm like, dude, I already started. We are already delayed in the hard start, so as long as we can accommodate as many teams as we can, but after a while it just gets out of the line. Like, I can't be waiting for 10 minutes after a hard start, but a couple of minutes, maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes after hard start, it's still understandable. That's just human error, and that works. That is fine. Now, if someone wants to hold me accountable for that, since I'm the one opening the rooms, I'm the one trying to get the Steam codes out, I'm the one trying to cast these games as well. So if anyone wants to hold me accountable for that, I am up for it. I'll take the responsibility for it. But at the same time, I'm trying to accommodate as many teams as I can. Or I can just be like, oh, you know what? The first 4 members from my team, Meseeks clan, are in. I don't give a fuck about anyone else, right? And I can just start the match and let's just go. Oh, you don't have your team in there? Fine, I don't care. But we can't do that. Anyway, so again, I'm gonna apologize that every time if there is a delay, a couple minutes delay with the hard start times, I apologize for that. I try to get it right on time, but if I am late, please cut me a little bit of slack. Any which ways, taking a look down at this game again. Some early drops up top on Severny. Looks like 3 teams dropping early down in Severny. And Jagger catches Aris, a team member right there. Just as Fang drops Valak down with authority on a K9. Damn. So J7 Star Spec Zio, team number 17, and now has to move all the way to church. Hopefully not get caught by Chum on a flank. Zio's already making that way, and he doesn't get caught. And he will be able to make all the way to Valak and get that heal up as well. Fortune Esports might be just a tad bit too late. They might have been able to push up on them, but it looks like it's a smarter move, in given the situation right here that we do have about 10 people right here in Severny. So it's probably not the brightest of idea to push out in the open, especially with Drago, Guapo, and Chum over on the other side trying to provide that cover fire and that third party as well. Meanwhile, Zio and team just fall back a little bit. They're gonna loot up, they're gonna heal up, and get ready for another fight with both these teams essentially. Other than that, looking at the rest of the map, I don't see any teams being challenged by each other, not yet anyway. Forsaken Gaming took over that drop in melee base from Meno 4. It looks like Meno 4 went for a Novo Crate drop this time. Some more shots exchanged right now as Sirio almost gets caught right there, but Yoshi and Fang gonna move back and probably get some distance from these two teams and let them fight each other off. Jagger by the diner might be able to spot them out in the open if they do decide to push up further. Sirio now falling back as well. Looks like they got a vehicle and they are ready to fall back. Yes, they do, but it's a trike. Yep, they are out of here. Meanwhile, J4F is coming in close as well. They looks like they dropped in shooting range and they're trying to find their way inside the zone as well. So again, not a lot of teams up close, not a lot of teams trying to get into a fight early on. It's game number 3. We are already 2 games down. Taking a look down on the Novo crates, however, or rather the George Pool crates, however, looks like Syndicate's Brian was able to spot some moves from Daydream across the bridge, and they were able to spot them and drop them as well. Daydream now down to a 3 Now down to a 3-person team with Mercy, Joey, and Zari holding it down across. Ooh, look at that duck DP. I like it. Where are you going? Hold on, Zari. I want to see that duck DP. Don't go. There you go. I like that DP. It's nice. The shock one was nice as well. Not gonna lie. I like the shock one because the disc on top, that clip on top just rotates and it looks kind of sick. Any which ways, the zone probably about to move pretty soon as Aurora, now dropping in Lipovka, are going to be moving in towards prison. On the other hand, Headshot is driving straight towards prison unknowingly into the hands of MAD, but looks like they're going to change their plans and go on top of the Pride Rock, try to get some overwatch position, some high ground position, and see if they can drop some shots down on MAD. They don't know that that MAD is running a 2-2 split over there with Enright and the Grim on the other side over at the east side of the prison compound. On the other hand, Outcast Alpha just spotted MSK Pluto coming out of Rozhok. They were able to drop some good shots down and were able to get a kill off on Toons as well. And Chinito decides to just fall back and get out of that position. On the other hand, looks like Zio and team were able to go across and spot S7 down, and they were able to wipe them out of this game as well. Game number 3, S7 coming out really early thanks to J7 Star Spec Zio. Good plays, of course. Syndicate, on the other hand, looks like Rad just jumped out of a vehicle for no freaking reason. On the other hand, Forsaken Gaming is driving straight down. The Grim now spotting those moves on top, and they come on from behind on Headshot. The Grim did get spotted. He's low. Enright coming in as well. He is just about right on time for Bans, and Bans goes down, but he couldn't save the Grim on time. Alicia still in the mix. Low as hell, but still in the mix. Let's see if Enright will spot him or not. There is some smoke coming down on Bans right now. Enright prones out. Tries to get closer. A good nade might just get both of them. And the nades are being popped. Nope, that nade is definitely not going to make it. Alicia coming in close for the pickup on Bans. Enright still trying to get that nade across. Quick Nick follows suit as well, going for that pickup from Alicia. Nick does get spotted though, and down goes Nick. Alicia now coming in on Enright. Enright just about spots her. Can't drop him though. And Scheme coming in from the other side is going to be able to pinch Bans in a pickle right there. Bans still trying to make some moves across that smoke. Enright coming in on the right side. And Scheme just about spots Bans, and Bans goes down again. Alicia still trying to get that heal off and still not able to. All she got is bandage, and she's going to fall back a little bit, use that ridge for cover, and come up behind Enright. Enright spots it though. Let's see if Enright drops it too. And there it is. Got the head, and down goes Headshot as well. Looking at Fruit Cup, on the other hand, they're coming up on prison as well. Bravo stops just about outside that wall. Reflex, Frosty, and Viral coming out on top of Pride Rock again. Getting spotted though. Some shots from the Grim and Scheme over here as Viral and Frosty come out on top. Enright gotta be careful with that position. He is right out in that mix. Scheme gets lit up a couple times. A nade coming in from Enright, but is not gonna be able to drop anything of worth anyway. Bravo coming in from the back now. Reflex is still up as well. Bravo might be able to spot both Max, Scheme, well actually all three of them essentially. That is probably going to be the play of the day if he's able to do so. Some more shots exchanged between the two teams right now as Bravo makes his way towards MAD's Max and Scheme. Nades up on the smoke. Will it do the damage though? Ooh, that M16 though. He's no idea where he is. Oh my god, that FPP prone. Oh my god, Bravo getting taken down. That is so unlucky for Bravo. Max catches him and drops him down. And we have essentially a 3v3 up in our hands out of nowhere. Bravo might have been able to do that, but god damn, he's not. Oh my god. And Max now trying to pop a couple of SLR shots in the direction of Fruit Cup as well. Still not able to do much of a damage on Fruity anyway. Viral gets lit up a couple of times, but he will be able to survive that as well. Reflex now comes in with a couple of shots of his own. A 3v3 in the making, but MAD have the short end of the stick right there. They are quite spread out, and Fruit Cup has literally all the eyes on them. There's no way to move out of there unless they just fall back little by little. This is indeed the third game, Beanhead. We still got a Sanhok match up in our hands right after this one. Grim says Shark DP OP. Oh yeah, I love that Shark DP. Meanwhile, MO4 and Forsaken Gaming are in a match as well. Let's take a quick look what's going on over there. This one is on a deadlock. Enright, however, just get caught right as I say it's a deadlock. And Viral drops Enright down like it's nothing. Jordan's, or rather, Jonica is gonna come up on that pickup for Trick. On the other hand, MO4 all 4 strong as well. Payne and Jordan now looking down on DN1 Yeezy and Poppy Rocket coming from behind. Some shots down on Payne. Not going to hit those though. Payne just about gets picked up, but he is lit up as crap. Jordan with that K9. Yeezy goes down like pieces of Legos. God damn. Poppy Rocket is smoking his way back, but it's going to be a hard push for sure. Let's see how that turns out. He's got a smoke for cover. Rocket gets spotted, and down they go. After all, some good shots from Jonica this time. That M4 was all it took for B Vicious to come out in this game early on in 15th spot. On the other hand, taking a look back down in the blue zone where we had Fruit Cup fighting it off with MAD. Max is still up. Max is not up anymore. Down and out goes MAD as well. A good push from Fruit Cup Alpha. On the other hand, the zone meanwhile keeps shifting down southwest side. Forsaken Gaming again finding themselves in a pinch as 10 HP this time comes from an angle. Everyone wants a piece of Forsaken Gaming. But now both 10 HP and MO4 are in arm's length from each other, so they gotta be careful. We got a little love triangle going on over here as Trick pulls back just as he gets picked up. He's gonna drive off, get that flank going, get some early position, scout ahead for the team. Let's see how it turns out for them though. Jonica still holding, Jordan and Payne still holding as well, just as Outcast Alpha are driving right past by them. 10 HP Bliss trying to get some eyes down on MO4, gets spotted by that K9 shot. Almost goes down too, but Ecuador was right there. Would have been able to get that pickup off anyway, but 10 HP now will be extra careful peeking that window, no less. Some vehicles driving right past by. Savage and Bruce Lux are going to be driving right past by, and looks like they will make it away from it. But we have Doom and Atari now driving by as well. They got to be careful. They're going to be in for a gauntlet of teams shooting at them. 10 HP gets lit up again. Doom with the shots on the vehicle this time. Damn, Doom, take it easy, bro. It's some more shots coming, this time from MO4. They've spotted Meseeks Academy as well, but looks like Meseeks Academy somehow just able to make it into the safety off that ridge. Well, for the time being anyway, as they still need to be really, really careful of that compound behind them. If any team does decide to come on in over there, they can catch Meseeks Academy out in the open pretty easily. But let's see how it turns out anyway. We got a 3-way again, just as Forsaken Gaming moves out of that 3-way. Looks like Meseeks Academy just take their spot, and now we have a 3-way again. Another vehicle pushing right by it is Aurora. This time Mia gets spotted, and there's Hala getting spotted as well. Another gauntlet in the making. Hala's gonna drive off straight into MO4, and now it's MO4's turn to drop those shots in on Hala, and Hala turns right on time. There's Kopiu and Zeno. Hala has no choice but to stop over there, and Hala might get caught in the mix over there. Let's see how she plays this. Here comes Zeno. Here comes Kopiu. Kopiu with the shots. Down goes Real Deal. And it's a 3v3 just like that. Forsaken Gaming Reds. Peep is playing with MO4 this time. A nade pops in the direction now of Hala. Literally all the nades from all the direction for Hala. Peep gets almost downed by Hala as well. Could have been knocked, but is not knocked yet. Gets that heal off. FP is coming in close in the mix. Is able to spot Real Deal and is able to get in the shack and get that heal going off. Another nade coming in from Aurora this time. But out back, 10 HP is looking at literally all these teams rotating. AU's Mia is caught out in by that cliff. Peep gets taken down as well. Zeno dropping FP down as well. That is 2 down, 2 up. Vina will go down now with Zeno's shots. Zeno coming in from behind. Let's see what difference does he make. 10 HP, still trying to get that third party off, and down and out goes MO4 with Zeno getting a 3-piece off, and of course Kopyu getting that last kill on Real Deal as well. Mia, on the other hand, still up, still by that little ridge on the coast, still holding it strong for the team. Fruit Cup Alpha, on the other hand, has driven all the way across from prison onto the Millie Base Island for apparently no reason at all. It's probably like a 10% chance that the zone still moves further down south, but right now, looking at this zone with about 3/4 of the zone up in the main island, it doesn't look like it's gonna go down anyway. Out back, however, we got Forsaken Gaming and Meseeks Academy now fighting it off again. Meseeks Academy one down already. They are trying to get that pickup going on Atari. Doom is right there. Nate is popping from Trick. Jordan's trying to make a wide rotation around, but gets spotted. One tap by Bruce Lux, and Jordan's gonna probably think twice about that push again. Now, Jonica, on the other hand, gets taken down by Advisory from behind. We got a third party from the gas station. Let's see how it goes. Come on, man.
Bro, literally, bro.
And Doom gets taken down. Bruce Lex gets taken down. Atari is low. Smokes are off. Atari's trying to get to Doom for the pickup, but let's see how it turns out. She's going back in, though. And Trick spots her. Down goes Jonica as well. Savage has made his way to Bruce Lex. Is going to be able to get that pickup off. Much needed pickup right now. Bruce Lex and Savage still able to hold off this team if they are able to get that heal off on time. Savage on full health. Jordan and Trick making their way to get that wipe over on Meseeks Academy. Savage jumps right in, right on time. Some shots through the window trying to prevent that push coming in. Savage jumps right out and is getting pushed up on Jordan. And here's the push. Jordan is able to drop Savage down, but Jordan was down to about 1% of health as well. Trick, on the other hand, rushes straight in on Bruce Lex. That is going to be it for Meseeks Academy. Forsaken Gaming looking strong again. Just about center zone right there. Aurora, on the other hand, are all four up as well, but Mia is caught out by the oceans. Got to be careful. She's unknowingly going into the hands of Forsaken Gaming. I think she can get up from that little coastline ridge, but let's see if she does get up, or is she going to hold off by the ocean, and hopefully the zone favors her as well. 10 HP again are forced to be the edge of the zone, but they have been holding that compound so well with all four up. And here comes J7 Star Spec Zeo from all the way up north in Severny. Quite late to the party, but here they come. J4F is coming down as well. Looks like they are down a member over there. A light getting caught and dropped. Meanwhile, we got washed up gamers off NA holding that compound just about on the edge of the zone as well, to the northeast of, or rather northwest of the zone. Arabic boys are in zone, all four strong. Daydream lost a member, they're still in zone as well. So not a lot of teams outside the zone, but we got 35 people alive, except for Fruit Cup Alpha, except for J4F. Literally every other team is already inside the zone, and they do have quite a lot of area to work with. Let's see how that turns out. Hey, what is up? Enzu's here. How's it going, Enzu? Big Lil Savage getting taken out. I don't think Forsaken Gaming is going to make much of the moves, because they do have quite a sweet part of the zone, the high ground, the edge zone, not getting pushed by literally anyone over there, unless they can hold it off, of course. But let's see how the zone treats them. If the zone does push hard away from them, it's going to be a hard fight coming in, especially with the open zones that we've seen in the scrims overall. And right now we got washed up gamers of NA fighting it off with J7 Star Spec Zeo on top, coming out of Pochinki Hill. Slimmy trying to spot some moves from J7 right now. Let's see if he does, though. Does spot him. VSS is popping him down. Valhalla Slimmy, however, down to about a sliver of health. J7 able to drop some really good shots on him, but none enough to drop him down for sure. Well, looks like Team 17 was able to get a drop on Washed Up Gamers, but looks like they will get that pickup off anyway. Leah able to pick up Slimmy. Zio is trying to make that flank work. He is already on the ridge just by the blue zone. It's got to be careful. That blue's just about to start to hurt. And Zio realizes that, and he gets in a buggy, and he is ready to come out of there. Because this zone, just as it turns to the next one, it's going to start hurting. And looks like it's just going to be a better plan to get that zone earlier on. And they might just be able to stop Washed Up Gamers of NA from coming into zone as well. They might be able to get that east compound going. Let's see how it turns out for them, however. J4F now trying to make their way into the zone. Hax has already led the way. ERA Joey for Daydream is coming into play. Joey spots him down. Jerry is down. Noodles down. Good shots from Joey. A two-piece for himself. Noodles is getting tapped out right now just as Hax goes down already. And now Washed Up Gamers are going to be able to come out on top of Noodles. Probably even get that kill off on him. Hax and Joey are both holding a broken shack right across from each other. Noodles definitely not getting picked up at this point. Arabic boys have pretty good spot for themselves, just about on the edge of the zone as well. Not a lot of teams are probably going to be deciding to push up on that compound, but right now Washed Up Gamers of NA are definitely pushing up on the broken shack closer to J4F Hax as well. Daydream now coming in to the play. Joey, Mercy, and Zari driving in towards Noodles, trying to get that thirst off, try to loot up a little bit and get away from there. Aurora, on the other hand, gets caught out in the open as well. And down goes Kopiu. Zeno trying to... Is it? Yep. And Zeno trying to get that pickup off. And will get that pickup off after all. 10 HP meanwhile able to catch... 10 HP meanwhile able to catch team number 12. There's Reflex going down. Let's take a quick look out on the edge over there. What's going on? Reflex is down. Ecuador is up. Goldie's up. Bliss is up. Prod is up. They're still on the edge of the zone, but they need to make their way into the zone ASAP. They're ready to drive off. Bliss, I suppose, wants to get a different vehicle, but that's just making it a little too... That's just making it longer than it's supposed to be. Looks like Advisory is still up for his team. Outcast Alpha with Kale, Lexi, and Brownie all going down early on. 9 teams remaining in this play zone. About 2 seconds before this zone, or rather about 2, yeah, the zone starts to move. It is moving right now. Closing in on Mia. Mia is still holding that edge, still being that last one up for the team, is trying to get some silent points away. Valak, meanwhile, is dropping literally everyone from 10 HP. That's 3 down in quick succession. 1 up. Out of nowhere, Bliss, the last one up. Apparently that idea to get that extra vehicle was the best one Bliss could have made at that point. And Bliss now trying to drive into zone. Valak will catch that movement. Let's see if he's able to drop that or not. Bliss unknowingly again driving straight towards all these teams. He's going to stop right by the UAZ parked out in the open. Get some extra cover from both directions. Mia, on the other hand, is still coming down from that ridge and still trying to make their way inside the zone. Valak comes back inside the zone and now is going to be changing his attention to a different direction, and it's going to be Aurora. Poppy Zio, meanwhile, is dropping them down at Wish. He just dropped Hala down again with that DP shots. He's looking straight down on Kopiu, Hala, and Zeno, and now the push is on. Valak is pushing. Zio is pushing. Where's the team, though? Jagger is probably making that push as well. J7, however, is going to hold off Washed Up Gamers of NA on the edge. He's popping a couple of shots down on Daydream right now. Meanwhile, Mia goes down to Bliss, and there goes Zio taken down. Jagger able to drop him down. Hala, the last one up. Kopiu, the last one up over here, as Mia's been taken down as well. Kopiu trying to get that last kill on Jagger, but Jagger drops her. And that is going to be it for Aurora. Jagger, however, does get spotted out in the open, and he does get taken down as well. Forsaken Gaming coming in clutch from behind. Meanwhile, Daydream has pushed up on Washed Up Gamers off NA. X at J7 comes driving in on a buggy. Valak gets thirsted by Trick's shots, however. Here's Mercy, here's Zari, here's Joey still up. 6 gets stopped by Joey's shots right there. X at J7 somehow Oh my god, what did you do? I think he was popping some smokes and he just popped a nade on Jagger, and down and out goes Jagger. And J7 will have to fall back with that. Last man for his team. Kate and Leah still up for Washed Up Gamers off NA. Leah trying to get that pickup on Kate. Daydream trying to make their way in. On the other hand, Payne drops Rick down. Ice the last one up. Blows up the vehicle right in front of him. And hopefully he won't get caught out in the open like that. Meanwhile, Exits J7 is able to drop Dreams Mercy down. And Mercy will get thirsted off as well. Bliss the last one up. Ice the last one up. We got a duo in Joey and Zari just as Jagger gets taken down from J7 Star Spec Zeo. Team number 17. Team number 5, another duo. Washed Up Gamers of NA. 6 teams in the game right now with 11 teams alive. Let's see how this turns out. It looks like Forsaken Gaming is up in line for Game 3 win with all 4 up unless they get distracted in all 4 directions, each of them fighting a different fight on their own. I don't think there is any way Forsaken Gaming should lose this. 10 HP Bliss still trying to make their way into the zone. I think Bliss is just about on the edge of the zone, but does spot Trick down. Hacks able to drop Zari, able to get that kill off. Hacks from J4F, meanwhile, just gets spotted by Jordan. Single tapping everything, and down goes Hacks as well. Out back is Bliss getting spotted by Trick. Bliss tries to pop a couple of shots down, but is low down to about 30% health. It's got to be careful at that point, but Ice, Bliss, and Joey all being solos, and we got a full squad for Forsaken Gaming, and we got a duo for Washed Up Gamers off NA. Down goes 10 HP Bliss. That is going to be it for 10 HP coming out in 5th spot. There comes Leah and Kate trying to get some more zones inside the zone. Down and out goes NW Ice as well. That will be it for Arabic Boys. ERA Joey is still up. However, Trick is going for that flank. Some smokes are popping up from Leah and Kate. They're just about on the edge of the zone, and the zone forces them out indeed. Trick is the only one in the zone. Jordan is trying to run on in towards Kate and Leah. Let's see what difference does he make from that haystack. Payne will go center zone. Jonica follows suit on foot. Trick is trying to get that wide flank just about on the edge of the zone. See if he can spot a couple of moves from Joey. A great nade from Jordan. Able to drop Kate down. Leah still up, but down to about 40% health. Oh, what a nade again. And down and out goes Kate. Jordan's coming in on Leah right now. Leah trying to get that heal off, or rather the bandage off. And here comes Jordan, and down goes Leah's second position. Joey got taken down right before that. What a game, of course. Kate and Leah holding it down for the team and able to secure that second position for themselves as well. But Forsaken Gaming on fire. Jordan leading the score chart with about 8 kills for him. Trick not too far behind. 7 kills for Trick and 4 kills for Jonica. About 19 kills for the team up in game number 3 right here. Washed Up Gamers coming up in 2nd spot. Daydream are gonna secure the 3rd position this game. In 4th position, however, we have Arabic Boys. In 5th position was 10 HP this game. In 6th position, J4F just for fun. 7th position was J7 Star Spec Zeo. But what a great way to end this game number 3. That was intense. That was intense. Well done to all the teams, and of course, well done to Forsaken Gaming grabbing another victory for themselves right here. And we're going to be heading straight into game number 4 pretty soon, so do not go anywhere. We're about to announce our winners for tonight's giveaway, so make sure you get your tickets in, you get your points collected, get your tickets in, and wait on the stream. Be on the stream, because if we announce the winner and you're not on the stream, you don't respond on the stream, we're probably going to do a redraw. Make sure you're there when we do announce the winner for tonight's giveaway. With that said, I'll be right back setting up game number 4, a Sanhok match in FPP mode, and getting the room codes out. I'll see you guys in a little bit with game number 4. boy, game 4, the final game of the night's Meseeks Midnight Madness scrims. Of course, the FPP Saturday scrims is about to start in a little bit, but before that, we do gotta announce who the winner is, as everyone is entering in their final points or their final tickets to see who does win that HyperX Cloud Mix headsets. And I kind of like those. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to pitch y'all. I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do. I'm not trying to tell y'all whether you want to take part in the giveaway or not. But these headphones kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have them on for 3 hours straight every time I cast. I have them on for 3 or 4 or 5 hours straight, however long I do stream, whenever I do stream, right? And I can't feel a thing. You know, it doesn't hurt my ears, it doesn't hurt my head, it's light, it doesn't fall off no matter how much I move my head. This thing is awesome. Of course, it's wired and it is Bluetooth as well, and of course it comes with a nice sleek little detachable mic as well, which only can be used in the wired mode. So if you are going to be using these headphones as wired headphones and going to connect it to a 3.5 jack in any of the devices that you want, you got to use this detachable mic if you do want to use the microphone capabilities as well. But if you don't want to use it, in wired mode, it does come with a Bluetooth mode with some insane battery life. Like, I can run these on one charge for about a whole day essentially, and it doesn't give me troubles whatsoever. So make sure you guys check more HyperX gears out. HyperX sponsoring all our Meseeks events every Friday, Saturday, Sunday night. Man, it's been amazing. Did hook us up with some amazing gears ourselves. We got this HyperX Cloud Mix headsets, the same one in the giveaway. We got some HyperX mouses. We got some HyperX Alloy FPS RGB keyboards. The amazing little, not little by any means, actually amazing desktop mouse pad right there. And of course, the HyperX Quadcast microphone right in front of my face. Any which way, so game is about to start. We are about 2 minutes over. We're still trying to find out who won that giveaway though. Who won the giveaway? I don't know yet. I'm trying to find out who won the giveaway. Wait, is it active still? Okay, it is still active. Come on. I do want to find out who won the giveaway. Any which ways, with that said, looks like we have every team that was supposed to hop on in is in here. I'm just gonna ask my staff right here if they are able to spot anyone who is not supposed to be in, and with their approval, I will get straight into the game. All right. Let's go. Game number 4 is on its way, and it's going to be a Sanhok match. We know we're going to have some fights on Paradise Painan, maybe Camp Alpha Bravo Charlie, of course Boot Camp, like you can't count that out ever. Maybe we'll see a couple of teams drop in Ruins if they do decide to go some semi-hard drops. Ruins is by no means a semi-hard drop, but it does depend on the playing path. For the most part, in this map, I would call Boot Camp a straight-up hard drop. It's like, that's no question asked. Anyone would tell you that. Anyone who's played this game for about 5 times, or rather this map about 5 times, knows that the Boot Camp is the hard drop. Anyway, let's see how these teams do decide to play though. We have seen a lot of teams going up on the coast by Cow, down by Sammy, or even taking those coast areas by Tambang to the west of Ruins, or Kampong all the way to the east side, southeast side of the map. Lakawi, I haven't seen a lot of teams drop in Lakawi, but they do drop around it and eventually meet up in the middle to fight it off with the other guys coming out of either Kampong or coming down from Camp Bravo. But we'll find out how this zone treats this game as we head on to game number 4 of tonight. Whoa, hello, what happened here? Yo, what just happened here? Something happened because the game started and I'm still here. Just messing. Anyway, so here we go. Who's Prism Rage? There's always somebody, isn't it? There's always somebody. Just messing around a little too much, man. Oh, looks like Ray just jumped off. Okay, good. That's awesome. Good shit, man. Any which way, so the drops are on. Looks like Meseeks is, of course, going for Pine drops. I'm looking at Fruit Cup dropping in bootcamp. Forsaken Gaming in bootcamp. Syndicate with a two-man team is in bootcamp as well. Let's see how that turns out. MSK Chinito for team number 4. Meseeks Pluto is going to drop bootcamp as well. And here comes B Vicious. Oxy dropping a couple of shots down on Jordan. Jordan goes for the trench. Yeezy and B Rocket or Poppy Rocket are going to drop in the main. We're going to have North 3-stack taken over by Payne, Jonica, and Trick. Jordan is working those trenches, running in towards MSK Pluto's Chinito. Sin Teddyson is up in the mix as well. Meanwhile, YouTube Omari is able to drop Meseeks Academy's what looks like Savage down. YouTube Omari is playing for Fortune Esports. Let's take a look how that turns out right after these fights up in here as FG Payne is pushing up on Oxy. Let's see how that turns out. Oxy is still holding on top. Payne decides to just wait for his team to push up with him first. Couple of shots from Oxy, and here comes Payne. He's gonna run in with that AK. Down and out goes Oxy. There is Teddy Sun still in the mix. He's trying to drop a couple of QBZ shot himself. Not able to hit much right now. Let's see if he's able to make any differences. MSK Jordan is coming out of the trench right now. He's going to run straight out, almost getting caught. But no, he will drop Teddy Sun down easy. So we're down to 3 squads up in bootcamp right now, with B-Rocket being one of them. And it looks like Fortune Esports and Meseeks Academy have decided to distance themselves, loot up, and then decide to fight later on. Savage got picked up. He's going to be healed up as well. There comes the push from B-Rocket on Chinito. Chinito is still on the 3-stack by his south side. A good nade. Chinito falls back. Here he comes right down, and down he goes. Yeezy swiping across his face, taking him down easy. I didn't mean for it to rhyme, but it did. Here's Payne back on bootcamp. He's trying to get some high ground. B Wishes trying to get away from Trick. Trick coming out. He spots Poppy Rocket. Not going to be able to drop him. Rocket now dropping a couple of shots down on Trick, but Trick's M4 is off a different level. There's Yeezy, but gets caught again. And down and out goes B Wishes as well. Taking a look back at this fight right here by Outcast Alpha, who are fighting it off with 10 HP. 10 HP, able to drop at least 2 of them down. Here comes Advisory and Brownie, nades in hand. Advisory is popping a nade on Goldie. Goldie spots Brownie, but Brownie goes down after all. Indeed, Goldie spots Advisory this time, and he goes down as well. 1 up for Outcast out of nowhere. Lexi is nowhere to be found. Where is Lexi? There you go. Lexi is all the way out back. Don't think she was able to do much with that, and low as hell on health, just about gets that heal off on time, and she's gonna wait it out. She's gonna bide her time and hopefully be able to get in a better position after a while. Right now, however, Meseeks Academy able to drop 2 down, 1 down for them. Savage is gonna get picked up by Bruce Lux. Meanwhile, J4F is fighting it off with Aurora right now, and MAD as well. We're gonna have to take a look back over there as Ecuador gets thirsted or rather Ecuador was able to thirst Brownie as well. Yoshi getting picked up by Omari, will get that pickup off Pew Pew, or rather J Pew will get, is it J Pew? What is the name? Yep, J Pew is gonna get that pickup off on Lucifer, and he's gonna get that those painkillers popping. Doom is trying to pop a couple of shots down through the window, see if he can spot Yoshi down. Not able to spot him yet. He's gonna fall back a little bit. 2 times on his AK. Let's see how those sprays go. Some more shots coming in from the other side of the water right now. And Meseeks Academy are trying to pinch Fortune Esports down over there. Atari and Savage by the bridge, healing off right now as Bruce Lux is pulling up on the left side. Doom is already crossed over. Taking a look back on MAD right now, we got some fights by That Mook and Cow right now. Valhalla Slimmy coming out in the open in the ocean, but doesn't look like he's gonna make much of a difference, especially with the Grim now all healed up and everything. Out back on J4F, however, Jerry and Noodles are still up. Noodles is trying to get a pickup off. Jerry, however, is holding off the Grim right now. Scheme's been down. The Grim is what looks like is only 1 up right now for his team. Valhalla Slimmy looks like he's the only 1 up for his team as well. Not the best of position for these guys. Scheme gets taken down after all, indeed, and the Grim gets those gets that distance from J4F. J4F might just come out of Cow and might just be able to spot Valhalla's Slimmy coming out. Let's see how that turns out. Over by the Pineland fight, though, we still have Fortune Esports fighting it off against Meseeks Academy. Atari getting spotted and dropped. And here comes Yoshi and Omari now switching their attention towards Doom. They're going to try to cross over by Doom, but Doom is making no noise. And now he catches Yoshi a little bit. Omari tries to drop a couple of shots in. And here's Doom again. Spotted. And down he goes. Yoshi with a drop shot. Down and out goes Doom. That's the first kill, and that's probably the breakthrough Fortune Esports needed. Doom, quite a player in his own rights, is quite capable of getting squad wipes on, but that time he just couldn't hold off. And down he goes indeed. Alright, shots off. Atari gets spotted. Atari gets dropped. JP with a flank, able to get some pushes going, and now Savage and Bruce Lux are getting pushed up on by the whole squad. Let's see how it turns out as Savage is dropping some shots down on Omari and Yoshi. And again, catching Omari down. Yoshi almost gets caught, but JP from behind again, able to provide that cover. Bruce Lux is getting pushed up on, man. Here comes JP. Some shots down by Bruce Lux, not able to make much of a difference. And here comes JP again. Yoshi coming in from the other side. Bruce Lux jumps out on time, and Savage gets taken out. Meanwhile, Yoshi and JP are on a hunt. And no, Bruce Lux is able to drop him down. And here comes Yoshi as well. But no, they don't catch him. Yoshi doesn't catch him. Not yet anyway. And Yoshi is the last one up, going for Omari right off the bat. Bruce Lux comes right out. Looks like he's going to make that push goal. Push towards him. And here comes Yoshi. Down goes Yoshi. Bruce Lux is OP. Down and out goes Fortune Esports. Why would you do that, though? Damn, good plays by Bruce Lux, saving that essentially a 4v2 and able to drop them down right after Savage gets taken down. But good plays, man. Meanwhile, Forsaken Gaming pushed straight up on Men of 4 in Paradise Resort. Did get one dropped. Pain got downed, but able to wipe them off clean with quite ease. On the other hand, MAD Grim is getting chased out by J4F right now as both of them push towards the zone. Valhalla Slimmy still holding it strong for his team and still trying to make it into zone as well. Meanwhile, Bruce Lux now got another fight up in his hands with another strong team with X7, or rather J7 Star Spec Zeo. There you go. I got it, man. SX Valak is right next door. Exits J7 is holding up on that Pineland Bridge, or rather Pineland Ridge towards Quarry. And Poppy Zeo is coming out all the way to the north side of Pineland. See if he can hold that ridge by the compound and watch Bruce Lux coming out. So they have Bruce Lux on all directions. It's just a matter of time, or it's just a matter of coincidence what side does Bruce Lux choose to come out of. Meanwhile, we got Arabic Boys now going for that center zone compound, more or less the center zone compound, not quite, but they're right by the lake, or rather right by the twin rocks on top. They are going to come up on Forsaken Gaming pretty soon from those twins. That is probably the obvious place to go. Let's see how it turns out, as they more or less do have some idea with those couple of shots popping earlier on. Meanwhile, Bruce Lux again takes down Walik. This time, J7 is up, is probably looking down on Bruce Lux. Hax gets taken down by Jordan. Meanwhile, Forsaken Gaming looks like they just caught it. They just caught J4F coming out of Cow and somehow missed the Grim completely. Hax has been down. Jordan's been down in retaliation. Jonica comes up for the pickup. Jonica, the medic of the team, apparently. Jonica probably has the most reses for her team at this point. I've seen her literally pick up everyone in every direction. The Grim now getting pushed up on Trick as Trick goes for a flank on J4F. Unknowingly, the Grim might get caught. Well, looks like the Grim can hear those footsteps for sure coming out of the Grim. And here comes some more shots now. J4F light popping those shots. Jordan gets caught again just as he was falling back from that position. And Jordan, second time he goes down, this time to Grim. Meanwhile, still trying to get in to Paradise Resort. Trick might just spot him. Does not yet. And now he does. Grim is low, down to about 20% health. Jordan falls back into Paradise as well. Payne gets caught. Payne gets dropped again. And here they come. Arabic boys, as predicted, are going to push up on Paradise and are going to get in that action as well. Meanwhile, Bruce Lux did get taken out as well by J7 Star Spec Zeo. Valiant fight one more time from Bruce Lux, but it's just not enough. Team after team, he was able to stand his ground, but sometimes it's just not enough. Anyway, down to about 3-man team for Forsaken Gaming. Trick getting caught, but he will drop down right on time. But Arabic boys are pushing up with all of their force. 6 pushes straight up, almost spots Jonica going up. Ice is coming right behind. Oliver is coming right behind. Jonica jumps down. It's probably going to go back to Jordan, try to regroup. Let's see how it turns out. 6 still pushing. The Grim getting closer. Let's see how it turns out. However, a 2-man team now. Jonica and Jordan will have to hold it down. Will have to persevere out of this position. The Grim gets spotted though. Let's see how that turns out. He's getting pushed up by a full squad again. Jump shots on 6. Ice right behind him. Down goes the Grim. Here is Jonica again, still trying to get that distance from Arabic boys up in here. 11 teams still alive. 34 people in this game alive, with 2-man team of Forsaken Gaming now fighting it off with a full squad of Arabic boys. Just as we look at the map, 10 HP with a 2-2 split are trying to cross over as well. Ecuador and Spicy have already made their way in. Slimmy is inside zone as well, the last man alive for his team. J4F breathe a sigh of relief as Arabic boys push down on Forsaken Gaming, and they're going to go all the way around and take the compound right next to Paradise. Hopefully, in hopes of catching any team who wins this coming out. Down south, however, we have Daydream, who is running up on Fruit Cup Alpha right now on the east side compound by Bootcamp. Down by the quarry, however, we got HS Hitshot. Why is Quicknick playing with Hitshot? Wait, FC Quicknick is supposed to be playing with his team, no? Why is he playing with Hitshot? I don't get it. Like, how do you miss it? You just played for like... That's... I don't know. I can't even comment. Like, I don't know. And shots again. Aurora trying to catch him, moving into zone. Band's almost getting caught. Let's take a look at Hala dropping those M4 shots with a 4-time scope on it. Let's see how that turns out. MSK Oliver now dropping Forsaken Gaming down. Looks like that is going to be it. Jordan is still up in there, is he? Oh, yes, he is. Jordan is still up in there. Let's see how he plays this. Gets a shot off. Down goes one. And down goes Jordan after all. He did fight pretty well again. 6 getting that last kill off on Jordan. And that is going to be it for them. 10 HP meanwhile catching what looks like Valhalla's Slimmy out in that shack. And down goes Washed Gamers off NA as well. J4F one more time. Center zone down in the middle. Let's see how it turns out. They are on top of that, well, somewhat on top of that bootcamp hill. They got FC down south on the compound east of them. We got J7 Star Spec Zeo up by Bootcamp still. They're probably going to be moving up on Bootcamp Hill pretty soon. Daydream, meanwhile, trying to go all the way across and getting that hill position by Paradise Resort. See if they can work some high ground or not. But they are running straight towards Arabic Boys. They got to be careful of that. We got HS headshot coming down as well, going for the zone. Meanwhile, Aurora is trying to make it into zone as well. Okay, so FC Quicknick is indeed with headshot, so that's fine. Alright, that is fine. As long as we are abiding by the rules, I just had to check. Anyway, looking back on Aurora, they will have to make their way into zone. Meanwhile, HS headshot gets caught out in the open, and down and out goes Julie. Zio with the shots. Bands and Quicknick now need to be really careful as Hala comes up as well. They are probably going to be pushing into Hala right after. Zeno and Kopi, on the other hand, still trying to make their way into zone. And now Hala gets caught, and Quicknick gets caught, and Bands get dropped. Of course, Hala with that red dot M4 is able to drop Bands down pretty easily. Quicknick now spotting Hala down by the rock. Hala comes out of that right on time, but now the third party is on. FC is providing that much needed cover for Quicknick, and down goes Hala. Daydream with the third party coming in out of nowhere on that Paradise Hill, made their way all the way to those Twinsies rocks, and looks like Oliver got caught as well. Joey coming in, trying to get some eyes down on them. J4F are going to be looking down on Arabic boys as well. Meanwhile, J7 Star Spec Zio able to drop Hala down, able to drop Kopiu down. Zeno, the last one alive from T4P, of course, for playing for Team Aurora. Quicknick, meanwhile, crosses all the way over the lake and tries to get closer to Poppy Zio right there. Let's see if he's able to do any damage or not. With 8 teams alive and 25 people in this game alive still, and almost close to the second last zone, if not. Let's see how it turns out. Zeno running down towards FC Fruit Cup Alpha. Zeno is capable of pulling it off, but let's see if he's able to. Bravo gets spotted once, moves out of the way right on time. Nade probably pulling out for Zeno. It's going to go for the front room, but Bravo moved back right on time. Good play. Some more shots from Zeno as well. He's got to be careful of that third party from Daydream. Viral drops a couple of shots. 50% health for Zeno. He's going to be healing up. Daydream is going to be looking down on Arabic boys as they move out of this death compound on the foothill of Paradise Resort. Oliver's being picked up, and smoke screens are off. Bravo goes down to Zeno's shots after all. Meanwhile, J4F have engaged into 10 HP as well. Ecuador gets caught out in the open. Prod and Spicy are still trying to make their way in. They are inside of zone right by that wall. Smoke screens are off. 10 HP Goldie right behind J4F. He's got to be careful. That zone's about to hurt pretty bad. Meanwhile, looks like Zeno did get taken out. Out back, we have Daydream fighting it off still. Oh no, that reload. Oh my god, that reload came in clutch, but they are done with it. Good stuff from Daydream, able to drop Arabic boys down in a pretty intense fight right there. That could have been anyone's, and I for one thought Arabic boys had the better position up in that game, but Daydream looking strong. We're able to drop him down with no trouble at all. All 4 of them up still. With 5 teams now remaining, we still have 19 people alive. 10 HP is all 4 strong, running into Daydream right now. J4F is all 4 strong. FC Alpha is all 4 strong. On the other hand, Essex Valix gets taken down. Valix gets taken down by J4F. Jerry's been down. Hack's been down. Light is right outside on the zone. About to go down as well. And down and out goes J4F out of nowhere. 10 HP Spicy does get taken down in the mix though. We still have Prod and Ecuador up for 10 HP. Valak is going to get thirsted by the play zone. J7 about to get that heal off on time, and he does indeed. Play zone gets Valak down right after. 10 HP Goldie goes down as well. Prod and Ecuador, a 2-man team, 4-man team for Daydream, and now they are engaging with Fruit Cup Alpha. Reflex gets taken down from top of the Twins. 4 teams alive, a duo of 10 HP, a duo of J7 Star Spec Zio, a full squad on Daydream, and a full squad on FC. Well, essentially a trio now that Reflex has been downed. That MK is going to drop Reflex for good this time. Man, this is intense, and Daydream is looking strong in this position. They got duos all around them. FC is going to wrap all the way around. Zari's holding that push from behind. 10 HP is probably not going to be able to make that push across into the blue zone. They're going to have to come out on the same side. A good nade popping this time, almost catching Joey on top of that shack. Here comes Bravo, Viral, and Frosty trying to make their way into Daydream. Let's see if it turns out good or bad for them. 10 HP meanwhile still holding just the edge of the zone, not trying to engage unless they really need to. Here is J7 Star Spec Zio, and just did I say Zio, Ecuador with that third party drops Zio down for good. J7 now making his way in the solo. Let's see what he does here. We got a solo, a duo, a trio, and a squad in this match with 4 teams alive right now. 10 people in this match. Nades exchange between the 2 teams. Not gonna catch either. Ecuador moves in just a tad bit closer. Another good nade now is going to fall just a little too far one more time. Prod popping a couple of pre-fire shots in. Daydream holding on to the Twins for the dear life. FC Alpha is holding on to the Twins on the other side. Man, this is going to be a zone game. Anyone who gets the zone will get it. Ecuador now trying to see if he can go all the way behind it, but nope, that's not going to work. Nades popping now from J7 on FC Alpha. Zari holding the closer ridge now, preventing that push coming in from 10 HP. Exit meanwhile drops Amelia down. Amelia needs a pickup, but no one can go for it. They don't want to get spotted. They don't want to get dropped. Amelia trying to cross over. Exet comes in. Drop shots. Bravo goes down again. And another one. Frosty goes down this time. Ecuador coming all the way around for J7. Let's see if it works though. And here's Ecuador almost getting caught over there. Meanwhile, 10 HP Prod able to come right on in, but he will go down to Zari as well. And just like that, we have a 4v3 up in our hands. 2 down for FC. 2 up now. And they need to get those heals off right on time. As Frosty is getting picked up right now, or rather Bravo is getting picked up right now. Frosty is down again. Bravo is up. The push is on. Bravo goes down again. Viral, the last one, and down and out they go. Fruit Cup Alpha coming in second position because Daydream was able to drop some really, really good plays. Hold off that twins by hold off those twin rocks by the Paradise Resort and able to get that win as well. But look at Joey go. 8 kills, leading the team. 9 kills for the team. 8 of them to Joey. Look at him go, man. Good stuff. Good stuff from Daydream. Of course, in second position, this game was Fruit Cup Alpha. Again, a good game. 3-piece for them as well. 1 each for Viral, Reflex, and Frosty. We got J7 Star Spec Zio coming out in third position with a 3-man squad. They popped 7 heads in this game. 10 HP securing another top 5 finish. They are going to secure the 4th spot this time though with 7 kills, 2 apiece, and Spicy getting another one. We got 5th spot for J4F just for fun. 4 kills for Jerry though. Arabic Boys come out in 6th place. Daydream making work of them by the Twins, and they go down with 5 kills to their names. In 7th position, we had Aurora. In 8th position, we had Headshot. In 9th position, of course, Washed Gamers of NA. In 10th position, Forsaken Gaming getting taken out as well. In 11th position, we had Outcast Alpha. In 12th position, MAD. In 13th position, we had MSK Academy. 14th spot, MO4. 15th spot, Fortune Esport. 16th, Be Vicious. 17th was Meseeks Pluto. 18th was Syndicate. What a game though, man. That was definitely fun. That was definitely fun all the way through. All 4 games essentially, man. Whew, I don't know how you guys do it. I get tired just watching, man. You guys have to play like all that pressure and intensity and those fights and action. Oh my god. But anyways, with that said, I really want to take the time out to thank all the teams for stopping by and making these scrims possible. Well, of course, you can't have a scrim when you don't have teams to play in it. So thank you to all the teams signing up week after week, and we will see all you guys next week as well on Fridays and Saturdays. Friday for TPP, of course, Saturdays for FPP casted by me. So make sure you guys get those registrations in as soon as the registrations are open, and hopefully we'll have a more sweatier lobby next week. But of course, I do want to make a point of information about the fact that can we just make sure that we have our teams in order and we don't change it last minute, because staff has a lot of roles to take on, and they are probably a lot busier than you probably think they are. So to have to open registrations every single time you make a change, make sure you guys have all that shit set up beforehand. That's why you have a whole week up ahead of you to make that shit happen. If you don't have players on the day off, make sure you guys get those registrations on point, because if you don't have registrations, if you are playing with a player that has not been registered to play, the points for that game will be nullified. And if it's more than one game, two game, the punishment for those infringements are just going to keep on increasing exponentially, eventually probably even a server ban. So let's not do that. Let's just make sure that we have a good scrim, we have some good games in every time we come in. All we hope for 4 great fucking games without any drama, without any bullshit around it, but sometimes you can't help it. Any which ways, with that said, of course, another point of information for everyone watching: HyperX and JuJu Energy helping Meseeks bring out all these amazing events week after week for you guys. So do want to thank our sponsors as well, both HyperX and JuJu Energy. And speaking of JuJu Energy, make sure you guys try the pina colada flavor. Just saying, I love it. Any which ways, with that said, and all the blabbering aside, this is VoodooClaps, who will be signing out for now. I do appreciate all you guys coming out on the stream as well. Gorilla Gaming coming up big with some gifted subs. Holy shit, they were on fire as well. Thank you again to Gorilla Gaming right there. Big thank you. And make sure you guys stay on the stream. We're going to be raiding some channel pretty soon as well. So we will show some Meseeks love and support to them as well. With that said, this is VoodooClaps signing out for now. Again, thank you so much for joining in. I hope you guys have a great morning, good afternoon, good evening, and a great night ahead of you. And of course, have a great and a blessed day ahead. Peace.